Hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator, and I'm continuing my Morocco Let's Play, trying to conquer Iberia. We were at war with Aragon. I had to step away and, live life. One of the things that I love about recording stuff this way rather than trying to do live streaming is that I can just record these little 20-minute episodes whenever I have time. And it's just great. So my wife is doing some stuff, and I have this little block of time to do stuff. So I had just finished the siege of Barcelona. I'm gonna go just start capturing their cities, enslaving their pops. Okay, let's see. I'm getting pretty close to finishing my queued up techs. Probably professional armies make sense, although the banking lets me get docks, which will be great. I keep saying that I'm going to look up how to change your capital. I'm actually just going to pause right now, so if you can bear with me. How to change your capital in EU5. So you have to go to your country, and you click move capital there. Aha! That makes sense. And I don't think you can do it during the war, if I had to guess. So it's going to cost like 1,000 gold. And I can do it at war. That's fine. I just need to save gold up. Okay, very cool. Very simple. And then I can get into the whole maritime presence game and stuff and start transition in that direction. What is am I land or maritime focused? I'm land focused right now. That gives me, at most, it gives me RGO size, which is pretty good. Proximity cost through land, which is pretty good. Basically, what you would think. Yeah, I definitely want to do C. 100%. What is the proximity cost over the ocean right now? So, if I look here, this is minus 11. From the Straits of Gibraltar. Interesting. I have a pretty good grasp of the way the proximity cost in the ocean works. I mean, on the land works, but not at sea. I wish I had a Diet Coke right now. I should have grabbed one. I like to call them frigerettes because they're like a cigarette, but I get them from the fridge. They're like my cigarettes, as well as Zens. Okay, just killing some armies. I wish I enslaved them when I defeated them in battle. Okay, I definitely want to take these mountain passes. I actually might be able to take everything that I really want to. In this war. Okay, let's go occupy Andorra. Yeah, they just keep sending slaves to Fez, but that's okay because they were being sent away pretty quickly, it looked like. It's these slaves that I still have nothing to do with. So there's some demand. Export to the London market. Okay. Oh. Free snack. But I'm just saving up my gold for the move capital. Capital. I still don't know if it's capital or capital, but I like the it looks classy. It reminds me of the American Capitol building. If you can't tell, I have an American accent, and I am American. I used to live overseas as a kid growing up. My family was State Department, and I remember the first time that someone told me that I had a very stereotypical American accent. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, I don't have an accent. Like, what do you mean, an accent? Like, I just have a voice. You're the one with an accent. And then it's just like one of those things where you're like, oh man, I guess like I do have an accent. I don't think the American accent's that good. Like, I don't think it's a fine accent. Like, I'm a huge fan of like the FDR era American accent. I think that's sick. Like that like upper class New England accent. Like, I think that's a cool accent. It's got like flair to it. The modern American accent is like aggressively bourgeois, which is fine. I mean, I like bourgeois stuff. Like, I'm not like an anti-bourgeois person. But it's kind of boring. Like everything that's bourgeois, right? It's like it's lazy. It doesn't have the flair of like an elitist accent. No received. I think that's the term. I love the express. I know it's like it means something in linguistics to call something like a received voice or something like that, but I don't know what it means. But I've personally always loved it. It sounds fancy. Okay, I'm gonna just vassalize you. And just take your money. Because like I mean, I would just release you as a vassal anyway. Aragon, like I really don't know. You accomplish nothing by unsieging this stuff. I'm going offensive. I've changed my mind because the siege ability, even if it's not very much, it would still be nice. And no one really is ever sieging me. If I'm in a coalition war, they might. Like once I take this territory, France might join the coalition, in which case they might precipitate some kind of like domino. Max literacy for the burghers. Oh, I have lots of diplomats. Congratulations, Andorra. You're now a Sunni Muslim. And I'm just trying to improve relations with like all of my neighbors. Let's see, I don't think I can. I don't have any just like annexing people, right? No. I'll just keep improving. Like, it's a good use for my diplomats. I need to annex them at some point anyway, so. I pretty much always say yes to those marriages. I'm just grateful that the nobility is getting married at all. It's not very much legitimacy, and I actually do want this integration thing to pass. Oh, wait, there's an empty guy. He must have finished settling the tribesmen. Okay, it's nice that my capital province is clear of tribes. Okay, I can go back and keep occupying their little territories. I bet you what they're doing is they're re-raising guys on like Mallorca and sending them to the mainland. They can keep that, I don't really care. Bro, this siege is taking fucking forever. What do I get from these little, like, battles of annihilation where I just completely destroy an enemy army? Like, in this case, it's just insta-pop. So I get a little bit of prestige, some experience. I don't get any army tradition. So basically nothing. I mean, I kill their pops. which in this case would eventually become my pops. Have I like depopulated Iberia? Yes, like essentially. Yeah, that's just how it is. I still don't know what's going on in Germany. But Morocco's looking pretty good. Wait, I can change my capital. I got the money. Okay, move capital. Nope, I don't have the money. It's a little bit more expensive. I swear to God, it was less than 1,000 gold, just like when I looked at it. Bro, Aragon, I'm not joking. Dude, this siege is fucking taking forever. Am I tripping? I feel like I keep failing this 28% siege. Okay, so I got a little bit of army experience. No, I didn't. They did. They got army experience, which I guess makes sense because they lost the battle. They learned more. My people didn't learn much other than you really want to outnumber someone. Oh, there's a little, that must be the, Calabria, right? Yeah. I feel like this would be a very good, an extremely powerful, like, capital. Because you'd be, like, almost invincible on the island. Okay, 104. I don't think there's another fort over here, is there? Because if you, oh wait, okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, I think if you occupy stuff, it gets cheaper. Okay, cool. And then I don't want to give them mountain passes. Let's see with my vassals now. Do they have a? They still don't, but I did create an enormous number of vassals, so I'm gonna go pretty even. And the actual, like I said, the actual province with the forts in it, I really don't want to give away. Because the AI is really stupid and they're not going to build a fortress. But I think I could sell like this to you. Like, would you buy another location? Like, I'm just thinking, I think I'm just going to sell those, like, locations off. That's all I hold is just the, I'll turn you into a vassal. But all I hold is just, like, the mountain pass itself. I don't need to give Barcelona more than one state. It's already going to be pretty strong. Okay, cool. And then I don't want to risk accidentally giving away the fort, so I'll stop there. And let's move the capital. Okay, move it there. Boom. Okay, now proximity to the capital is, so it's changing as to, it takes a little bit to move, which makes sense. Okay. Castle. Yeah, okay, cool. That's, I was trying to see if there's a even better place. It's a good place for a castle, and then I'll put the last one there when I have the money for it. Okay, another rival. Honestly, I'll do France. My plan is not really to push much further than this. I do want to start like pushing more seriously south into the into West Africa. Once I've kind of like secured Iberia. I think we've got a couple more wars. I need to. Oh, okay, cool. My truce with Castile is done, so I should start thinking about kind of like angling towards fighting a war against them. I can't call it jihad, can I? So I just have to be earning. That's the only problem I have, is just earning manpower. I may just call it jihad against Castile. Okay, that should be enough money for a fort. Oh, okay. Looks like they declared war on me. This must have been, yeah, coalition war, and okay, cool. I want to see what I would be able to take. Yeah, fuck. It's like more expensive or something like that, I think. Like, where can I look at the? If I look at like capture provinces. Plus 150%. That's so painful. Alas. Well, I was considering doing jihad against them anyway. The one major downside is that because my vassals are disloyal against me, I don't think they're gonna. I'm gonna ask them to anyway to team up with me, but I don't think they will. Okay, let's bring the guys up here to the capital. My religious figure ended. I don't know if you guys can hear the siren in the background. I feel like I'm always hearing like ambulances and shit down my road. We've an old person who's pretty regularly getting picked up by ambulances and stuff. Once again, the time-honored tradition of oh man, if I had one more boat, that'd be sick. Wait, I actually do. I don't have to do a whole bunch of crossings like I did previously. They killed my heavy cav. It was destined to happen anyway. Oh, my capital moved. Okay. After this war, I'll be interested to kind of look at like proximity and start trying to figure that out. Great, yeah. 1850 is awesome, because this means that this army, I think I can carry, yep, in just 2 loads. Oh, beautiful. I do, in fact, want these 561 derps. It is, they are well worth the wait. Okay, and then let's bring them over here. I don't need 18 peasant levies. Okay, what's the situation? There's an 8 stack there. They're just gonna go around and they're gonna murder one at a time all of the little AI armies. Oh my god, I'm gonna like crash out on them. Okay, let's go kill this this first Castilian army, which I can definitely take. I think I could take this 20 stack on also. There's a case to be made for going after the 20 stack first. But this 8 stack is just as dangerous to the little AI armies. And I can definitely take it down, no question. Nice. It's actually kind of nice they brought it together. Let's go on this side so I don't have to cross a river. Oh, shit, that wasn't actually a river anyway. I was trying to navigate to that province to allow my manpower to refill. Okay, so I dealt 2-to-1 casualties against them, which is fine, but that's actually, I need to be doing better than that. I've got like this like swarm of armies, but great. I just took this one there. They had low morale, so it means I'm gonna get. That's what I love to see. Those are the kind of like casualty ratios I need to be seeing. So let's see, what does this have? This is grassland hills. I can't get a river crossing from any direction. What does it think it's gonna be? It thinks I'm gonna win. Okay. Nice. And pretty good damage to them also. My goal here is to really end this war as quickly as possible. And the reason for that is that this is a bad war goal. Like, I want a war goal that I can actually conquer large amounts of territory, and this is just a waste of time. I have like better things to be doing with my money and my time than fighting the Spanish in a protracted war where I can't even get anything really. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go around and delete these armies that are harassing me. It's really great that the AI is just being totally useless. Well, they're not being useless. They're purposely rebelling against me. That's good, I guess. They'll all congregate together. It's actually not great. Like, it would have been better to have outnumbered them. Like, if I could have killed that one stack before it even entered combat, that would have been better. Okay, so they've been bashed. Now let's go bash this Castilian army. And this is really my plan, to just, like, bash their armies. And then I guess in the meantime, I can just do some border slave raiding. I like even, I wish they would like work together. No, I'll keep the prestige. I definitely want Arabic to be my language. This 20k Castilian army is pretty scary to me, honestly. Because obviously I can't take that. Okay, I need to get out of here before they can. Let's go north of Zaragoza. And we can get behind the fort, and then hopefully they won't be able to get past us. Okay, cool. They're falling back in that direction. How close to accepting a white piece are you? You're not. You're only minus 24 reasons. Let's go beat these guys. Yep, smashed them there. Then I can go north again. Yeah, the 20k is just too strong. I can't do anything about it. I basically just need to put enough pain on the Castilians that they ignore it. But this whole 2-stack is a tasty treat. Oh, okay. They're moving. They can catch these 300. Doesn't look like it. Okay, wait. Yeah, that like I would want to engage that 4K stack, but or almost 5K stack, because it'd be a favorable engagement. But I can't do it so close to this. Oh fuck, fuck, that's not good. This is really not good. Well, I think that this is a good place to stop this episode and come back to it in the next one.